and welcome back to Group Chat with the Ambassadors of Gaming. I'm one in your army of hosts, Ambassador Michael.
I am Ambassador Chris.
What's up, guys? I'm Ambassador Jason.
Ambassador Adam here.
And today we're doing some new stuff, as we usually do. Group Chat is a multi-format kind of show. And so today, instead of doing a roundtable discussion, I thought we would make it even more interesting by making it a game. So I'm going to explain the rules. We have not explained the rules yet, so this will be interesting to get your feedback on. So basically what we're going to do here is we're going to figure out what is the most well-known game franchise of all time. And by that, I mean not just things that we know, but is, if you ask a grandma, she may know. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, some of these...
She would say a Nintendo and think it's a game.
One of those Nintendo games.
May she rest in peace.
Gee, true. So here's how it's going to work. We have a very large list, as you guys have seen. So to keep it kind of timely, what we're going to do is we're going to go in rounds. And so each of you is going to look at the list, and you're going to pick one thing to eliminate. And so we'll whittle the list down to roughly, we're going to get to 10. So you're going to get 3 chances to defend. They're like, imagine them as tokens or something. That's it. You only get 3. So if somebody picks a game that you think, or a franchise that you think should stay, then you guys can kind of have a conversation about it. You use one of your tokens up, and after that, we'll take a vote among the 3 of you, and I assume you will argue in good faith and argue for, vote for the argument that makes the most sense. You know what I mean? So, and in the case that whatever it's defended, then it won't get cut. Even though, somebody chose it to get cut, you're not going to replace your cut. We're just going to move on. And we'll just go from there. Let's see. Yep. And then we'll get to the top 10. And so here's how it's going to work with the top 10. You're each going to pick a game, and then we'll vote. And that will be, so we'll do the number 10, then 9, then 8, and so on and so forth. If your choice for the franchise in the top 10 is picked, or you win a match, defending yourself, or you use your defense token, something like that, you will get a point. So,
I think this would have been better to explain off camera.
Probably would have been, but I want people to understand. So here, I'll use an example, all right? Let's say, I don't know, I think it's obvious that Mario is on here, right? Let's say I pick Mario in the first round, and you're like, that's fucking absurd. Obviously, Mario is one of the most well-known franchises. We can't cut it first thing. That's stupid. And we argue about it, and I lose. Whoever uses the token to make that defense would then gain 2 points. And if we're in the top 10, we're picking the top 10 slot, and hypothetically, again, I don't know, you guys, somebody picks Zelda, somebody picks Mario, and somebody picks, I don't know, pick anything. It doesn't really matter. And
NBA.
Yeah, let's say that. And your choice wins, then you get a point, and whoever has the most points at the end wins.
And
You are stupid for not putting Kingdom Hearts on it. Oh, wait, it is there.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what you get for running your mouth before you read the list.
Because I was about to make a comment like that also, but I changed my argument to a different game that kind of like expands onto that game franchise like genre anyway, so I didn't bring it up.
Right.
And I'll make my point later on.
So let me also be clear. I picked these games by going down the list of the top selling games of all time. So I stopped at games that had sold like whatever, I don't know, like total for the franchise like 20 million or something like that. Like obviously,
This is a good. This is a good list. A good list.
Yeah.
Dude, where the hell is Smash Bros? Oh, it's there.
On this list. Read the
Never mind.
list.
I'm sorry.
All right, Adam, what's your question?
We're eliminating the games that normal people wouldn't know about.
That's correct. The list is not about games that we like or about that. It's about whether or not it's known to the average person. Think about your non-gaming friends even.
But can we have branches in history based off that game? Like if that game created other games within it that are now super popular?
Can you give me a reference?
We'll get to it when we get there.
Okay,
Because I don't want to
figure it out.
That's a great argument I have.
We'll play it by ear and we'll see how it goes. When I use for example, I split up the different Mario franchises. Like 2D Mario and 3D Mario are two different games. Because I think that when you're talking Super Mario Bros. Versus like Mario 64, those are games that are known differently. You know what I mean? They're not
vastly different.
Yeah, exactly. So they are titled Mario, but I don't feel that they're fair. Just like Mario Party and Mario Kart aren't fair to lop in.
No, I get it. I get it. You have them listed 3D platformer.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that a game isn't on this list before I criticize you for it.
Okay.
So hang on.
If you want
and it's there. It's there.
There you go. If you want to criticize me for anything, criticize me for spelling Gears of War wrong.
I was staring at that the
Gears
whole time.
wrong. Gears of War.
Gears. This is a good list though.
I think.
Yeah, you have a lot of the really popular games.
That's what. So I think it'll be good. So we can start out with the first round. I tried to copy and paste this so you guys could see it better. But I think this was.
I don't know if we have any way to keep track of who's eliminated.
I'm going to eliminate. You guys can't see this because I can't really share my screen in Discord this way. But I have that list open in Photoshop. So I'm just going to cut them off and then, or I'm going to move them over to a separate column.
Okay.
Ooh,
And
that's
then,
already.
yeah, we'll do. So it'll be that way. So you guys you'll see.
Okay. So who goes first arguing for an elimination?
However you guys want it. You each are going to pick a game. So I say just each of you pick a game, and however you guys want to go in order, it doesn't really matter to me. We can do
of which one to eliminate.
Yeah, we're picking stuff to eliminate right now.
And that's based on how people recognize it, right?
Yeah, we're basing it based off of how people outside of even just people in general, not just gamers.
The general public.
Yeah, because if we're talking like gamers should know basically every game franchise on this list. Like if you play video games pretty regularly.
Okay.
You should be aware of all these.
All right. Why don't we go in the order then that we introduced ourselves?
Sure. So
that would mean I go first, then Jason, then Adam.
Yeah. And if you here's the thing. I say you go, and then just go as you will, and then if somebody has an objection, then say you wanna argue about it or whatever.
All right. And we have to explain ourselves when we
you don't
give
have to if you don't want to. I think once we get to the top 10, you can. But here I don't think so because there's just so many. I don't want to spend like absurd amount of time on it because this should take roughly like 20 minutes to get through this down to 10, I think.
Okay.
So
all right.
Just go ahead and pick one first.
Okay. Thanks for those of you who stuck around by us trying to put together exactly what we're supposed to do.
Fair enough.
You the real MVPs. I'm going to go ahead and eliminate. Oh, I literally just had it. Where did it go? Oh, I'm going to eliminate Gears of War. No, not Gears of War. I'm sorry. No, what am I even talking? Whoa, Metal Gear. There it is.
Metal Gear. Okay.
Metal Gear.
I agree.
Yeah,
No
for the common person, the last Metal Gear game that came out was Metal Gear Survive, and I know it flopped.
Right.
And while it was super popular, like when was
it sold well, but
it sold well,
didn't
but
review well.
Yeah, I think that because it's been out of the news for quite a while, I think that not a lot of gamers would know that game, or not a lot of regular people who aren't gamers would know that game, and that argument can be made for a lot of the games on this list.
Yeah, I think it can. I think that's kind of the fun point of it. So, all right, Metal Gear is gone. It will not be in the top 10.
All right. I'm gonna go Castlevania.
You're stupid.
I'm stupid.
I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I just wanted to make a comment.
I mean, I know it's a great franchise, but my mom's not gonna know Castlevania.
I think that's a valid point.
Most people
I've also
just
never
think
played a
it's a
Castlevania
cartoon
game.
on Netflix.
Yeah, that's probably true, honestly, at this point, because Konami's fucked it up so bad over the years that... All right, fair enough. Castlevania is gone. Goodbye.
It's my turn now.
Yes, sir.
I want to say Need for Speed.
I think that's pretty fair, but does anybody have any objections? Because I think the
I don't
PS2
even-
one and like the PSP one are the only ones people really revere. If I'm gonna be honest.
People
Yeah,
don't really
dude,
talk
I remember,
about Forza anymore.
Carbon. Need for Speed Carbon.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I just think it's not that relevant.
Okay. All right.
Need for Speed is gone. Goodbye.
Okay, so for the same reason as Castlevania, I'm going to say The Witcher.
Oof, that's rough, but I think you're probably right. I think honestly, outside of gaming, it's not that big. Like in
Yep.
terms of
Aside, I mean,
franchise.
Well,
but
Aside
there,
from the Netflix show.
The Netflix
Yeah.
shows
Yeah.
like increase the sales.
That's
dramatically.
but you also have to think of people who have those consoles though, because
Yeah.
my dad, I recommended he watch it. He blew right through it. He has no idea there's a game.
Yeah, yeah. I think, or it's even based on a book, or it's based.
It is based on a book.
You know what I mean?
The game is based on a book, and then the Netflix series is based on the book as well, with minor consultation with the video games.
I think that's a fair argument. Does anybody have any
No, I'm
complaints about that? Okay.
No.
All right. Witcher is gone.
Resident Evil.
Oof.
Again, it's gonna be associated with movies.
I think that's also probably accurate.
But a lot of the interviews for the movies talked about how it was based off of video games.
Right, but
I don't
realistically,
think the
when
common watcher
yeah,
though watch.
that's
Like
what
they
I'm
kind of
saying.
like.
And
They
when,
don't really
when you
watch-
think horror video game, you think Resident Evil.
I agree
I
with
don't
you,
know. It's
a
but I
great
just don't
franchise.
think it's
Because it makes sense for us because we're the regular gamer. But if I ask my dad I'm using my dad as an example because my dad consumes
a
like
lot of media. Yeah.
movie and TV media, but has no interest in video games. And I can tell you that if you were to ask someone about, like, if they said, like, if you go to someone and say, "What's your opinion on the Resident Evil franchise?" They'll think you're referring to the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I mean,
that's fairly accurate.
I've experienced otherwise in my life, but
Do you want?
Well,
do you
then
want
your
to
life is
defend it?
wrong.
You can defend it if you so choose.
I'll defend it
Okay,
because
he wants to defend
I've
it,
asked
so let's-
people are like, I love the Resident Evil movies, and I'll be like, you like the movies? The games are better, and they're like, oh yeah, I know.
Okay.
And like, they're not even gamers that say this.
So,
Okay.
So I think that's a fair argument. Is there? I'm trying to think of a way to describe to really like to think of a more definitive question regarding it to how the average person would know it, because like I said, when it comes to us as a community, we're so ingrained in it that it's hard for me to like remove myself, because we've been in it for so long, most of us, since we were kids, that like we all pretty much knew what Resident Evil was one way or another. So I'm trying to think. Let me think of, I don't know, because I think Chris using our dad is a good example. My wife, I don't think, knows what Resident Evil is, if I'm going to be honest, but she doesn't know much about anything. She didn't know.
I don't think my wife's boyfriend knows either.
Oh my god.
Fair enough. So I don't know. Like, I agree that it's definitely a tentpole franchise in gaming. I just don't know how would you describe that, Adam? Like, how else would you?
Well, I mean, I
Like,
guess I
define
hang
its
out with a lot of
popularity.
gothic people, so like,
That's-
gothic know about it.
There you go.
That's such a good argument. I guess I just
not-
hang out with a bunch
I mean,
of
no
gothic
one's really
people.
counter arguing Adam. So I mean,
That's
we'll
what
just
I'm
keep it in.
saying. I don't
What
think
do you mean no one's counter arguing Adam? I
think
gave my counter argument.
Chris
But
has
then
a
he-
decent
well, no, you
counter
gave your
argument, but I don't think
argument.
we're making any headway with it one way or another. I think
Yeah, we're not really making any headway in either direction. I mean,
Whatever, you guys suck.
we're still.
Look, I was on your side.
We're still in the very early rounds. All right, so as per the rules, Resident Evil will stay then, I think. Well, let's put it to a vote. So do you how do you all sit then? I assume Chris is going to vote for himself.
Wait, what? What's happening? Are we voting for the
we're
things we wanted to eliminate?
Yes, we're voting on Resident Evil. Do you feel like Adam did a good enough job defending it to keep it from being eliminated at this time? It's two, there's three of you, so no matter what, there won't be a tie.
You
I
walked
believe-
right into my goth card.
You activated my trap card.
So how do you guys vote? Yay or nay? Yay, it stays. Nay, it leaves.
Nay.
I'll side with Adam. He put up a.
Okay.
What do you
Adam,
mean,
are you-
Chris? I'm on your side.
Well, I was on your side, but I understand where he's coming from based on the people he hangs out with. They
Adam,
don't necessarily.
I'm assuming you're a yay as well.
Chris should have just said yes because he's like the main character of the series.
That's true.
I am?
Chris Redfield is the main character of Resident Evil, or one of the main characters, yes. All right, so Resident Evil stays, and Adam gets 2 points. That's how this works.
Wait.
So let's move on. All right, so that was Chris's choice, correct?
No, that was
That was
Adam's
my
choice.
No, to
No, that was my
eliminate the. Oh, that was.
That was my
Jason's.
choice.
That was
Yeah.
your choice to eliminate it.
Yeah,
Oh shit! Okay, I was not expecting.
and I
that.
sided with Adam.
Yeah, that's funny. All right, well that's the point of the game, I guess. All right, Adam, your choice to pick one.
Oh, this is difficult.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of really good stuff on here.
I want to say Red Dead.
Red Dead.
Yeah.
I'm going to disagree with that.
You disagree? All right. You want to?
I disagree. Just because that game has been making a lot of splash in the news. That is a very popular game right now.
What's the news then?
Yeah.
The news?
I would like
People
to-
are buying consoles for it.
You see, look, if it would have been like Grand Theft Auto news, where people were like, it was like in the news media, like your kids are playing this, it has this in it, it had the hot coffee mod thing.
Yeah.
That's new. Like it's selling consoles, that's still kind of gamer related.
I mean, South Park did a whole episode on it.
That's true. But South
Oh,
Park
they did?
does
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Oh,
South
yeah,
Park
they did.
did
I
do
forgot about that episode.
Yeah, South Park did do
I
a
forgot
whole
about that.
episode on it, and it was like a meme. It was
Yeah,
like
it was a meme that everyone was playing Red Dead Redemption
That was
2.
funny. I forgot.
Yeah,
about
I think Chris just played his
Yeah.
trap card there with South Park.
Yeah, I think South Park is definitely a decent barometer because like it definitely speaks to the average
Wait,
person more.
who was countering this?
That was Chris. Chris was countering. And
Chris
Adam
was countering his own.
No,
oh,
Adam
Adam-
wanted to eliminate it, and
yeah,
I countered.
forgot. Sorry, I
Yes.
thought Chris wanted to eliminate it.
no, that would have been funny though.
I should have went with the other one I was gonna go with.
It's fine.
Yeah.
All right, so Chris has used his one of his tokens. So Adam and Chris both have
Wait,
two
we have
tokens.
tokens?
Yes, that you have. How you missed this? I described it. I specifically said you get 3 tokens. You get 3 defense.
Three
tokens.
argument tokens?
Yes,
Oh,
that's
God.
it. That's all
Okay,
you get.
I gotta use those wisely. I haven't used one.
Yes,
Then.
use
Okay.
them. You
Okay.
have the most.
Well, don't we have to vote now? We have to vote on
Yes,
whether or
that's
not
true.
I'm right.
You have to vote. Yay! It stays. Nay, it leaves.
It stays.
Okay.
I gotta say it stays because of the South Park
Okay,
card.
so 3
Yeah.
yays. A unanimous decision. All right. Then, Chris, it's your turn to pick another one, I guess.
And I get points, right?
Yes, you do. Now you and Adam have 2 points, and Jason has 0. But
Damn
he has
straight.
3
Alright,
tokens.
Chris.
I'm gonna make a
Okay.
comeback.
Okay. I think Devil May Cry.
Any other
I agree.
arguments? Okay.
The only I think I've talked about this game a few times, and 2 out of the 3 times people thought I was talking about a band called Devil Wears Prada.
Fair enough. I actually know more people that know the Devil's Wear Prada than I do know Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
I think
Case in
that's-
point.
I think that's a fair argument to make.
I've never met a normal person that knows Devil May Cry.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it is. It seems to be a little more niche than I think we think it is. And again, that's kind of the whole point of this. So
Even some of the goths don't know about Devil May Cry.
there you go. Even the goth card is exempt. So, all right, Jason. What do you think is next for the chopping block?
I'm going to go with. Wow, I'm really shocked you don't have God of War.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Mike, the hell.
Not that I was gonna pick it. I was just looking at the G's. I didn't. Alright. I'll go with BioShock. I don't think
I think
an
that's
average person's gonna know what BioShock is.
I can agree with that. That
Although,
franchise
I agree
is
with that.
aged.
completely off topic, I was shitting myself literally during the Nintendo Direct Mini. When
you saw
freaking
it.
2K, it was like 2K is like, oh, you want a heart attack? Here you go. Boom. BioShock. Oh, you want another heart attack? Here you go. Boom. This game. You want another heart attack? Boom. This game. And I was like, what? And then like, you want another heart attack? May 29th. I was like, what the fuck?
He's like,
Jason,
"Okay,
you need
stop."
to relax.
It was amazing. Did you guys not watch that?
I did.
Yeah, I watched
assume
it.
Chris did. I definitely did.
It was amazing. That was totally awesome.
I definitely-
It was amazing.
I
I think
definitely
that's
was
the most
surprised.
emotion I've ever heard from you at once.
He gets very, very excited about Nintendo.
I get excited about video games. Period, man.
Yeah.
Dude, amen. I've already unlocked the terraforming feature on Animal Crossing.
Oh my god, you did! I had just today. What happened today? Today, I got Isabella.
Oh, very nice.
Dude, I
think
tore that game apart. I got the credits to roll, and I got the terraforming feature. I'm killing it.
Are you time skipping?
Of course.
Oh
Are
my
you?
god!
Are you time skipping? Are you cheating?
Hey, I'm not doing any glitch though. I'm literally just doing the daily stuff. You know what I mean? Like I'm not doing any.
You're not doing the money glitch that everyone's doing. I'm not doing anything.
No, they patched it
fine.
already anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, they did. I'm playing 100% authentic.
Yeah, I am too.
Oh, well, look at you.
He's like, oh, that must be boring.
Yeah, that must be
basically.
boring as hell. Congratulations on just unlocking your resident services building.
Yeah.
I'm already tearing down the mountain.
I am
Bitch.
a god.
I see no other god up here than me.
So who just picked Bioshock? I'm sorry.
I did.
That was
Okay,
Jason.
Unrelated, but I'm pretty sure Chris. I can't speak for Chris, but I'm going to take a wild guess and say before we did Ambassadors, I didn't even know Bioshock was a game that existed. So, because I was out of gaming for a long time. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah,
All right, Adam, your turn.
yes.
Just Dance.
Ooh, nope. I gotta disagree with you on that one.
All right, why do you gotta defend Just Dance? I want to hear this argument.
You're gonna use a token on Just Dance? Because I didn't know there
Yeah.
was tokens before this.
Yeah.
You're gonna use a
Yeah.
token?
People know
I'll let you
Just
use the
Dance.
token. I'll let you use the
He's using the token to defend Just Dance. All right, so what's your argument for Just Dance?
Are you asking what his argument for getting rid of it, or my argument for keeping it?
Yes, the argument that you want to defend it. Why do you want to defend it?
2 words.
Because it's the current dance game. It's like DDR was. DDR was super popular. Any game that, oh man, I'm just not realizing my argument's falling apart.
Okay.
That's,
'Cause
doesn't look good for me.
DDR fell
No,
off
keep
into
going.
non-existence.
I think that with all the TV ads and stuff, people are aware of Just Dance. In fact, I can argue that when it comes to console bundles and stuff, or even just not even being advertised for a certain console, that game has a lot of commercials for it.
If I may, I think there's a better argument you can make. And I don't typically want to do this, but I think it's really, really relevant to Just Dance. Just Dance is still coming. I think, was it this year or last year was the last time it came out on Wii? Like, it's still coming out on the Wii.
Oh yeah,
I think
yeah,
that's
it's still
probably
coming out,
a
and if
better
it
argument.
wouldn't be coming out if it didn't sell.
And people still have the Wii. So, like, it's at least relevant to people who own a Wii. And the Wii, as we know, was super popular with people who didn't play games.
Yep.
As we know.
So, all right, let's put it to a vote then. Are you done with your argument? Do you have anything else you want to add?
No, you actually made my argument way better.
I just thought it was really, like, it would be not fair to include that information because it is extremely relevant. So let's put it to a vote. Yay, it stays. Nay, it leaves.
Yay,
Okay.
it
Yay.
stays.
Okay, we have 2 yays. I guess, Adam, do you want to vote? Not that it matters anymore?
I mean, yeah, it don't really matter no more, but I was just thinking there's more well-known things on this list, and we gotta get them down to 10.
I mean, we do.
Well-
But if Chris wants to burn his
Well,
tokens,
look,
he can.
we
do
only
that.
have
Dude,
9
screw
blocks.
you. You can't give me tokens. The whole point of this thing is to make an argument. I'm not going
It
to
is.
save them all for the end.
No, but listen, there's only 9 amongst each other. Like, altogether, there's 9 defenses we can have.
Yes, exactly.
So eventually, you're gonna like eliminate like Halo, and no one's gonna be able to stop it.
Right,
You know what I mean?
exactly. So, hey, I mean,
Well, whoever eliminates Halo is stupid.
you guys are able to whatever you want to play the game this way. You can. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. So, all right. So unfortunately, Adam, you have lost, and Chris has gained 2 more points, but he has only 1 more token. So there's that. So
All right.
Bum bum.
Is it my turn now?
Yeah, it's your turn now.
This one might shock some of you. Despite the new game like being remade, but Spyro.
I think that's fair.
Wait, what was that? Say it again.
Spyro.
I mean,
You
I have
wait.
I do have an argument against that, but I don't know if I want to use it.
Fair enough.
My
They
only
feel the need
thing,
to defend it.
yeah, it got remade
Right.
and it sold well, but I feel like it sold well. Everyone that I talked to who has played who got Spyro.
I'm dropping a coin.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Okay.
I think that the majority of the
Yes.
people that got Spyro and replayed Spyro had got it because
That's
they
fine.
played Spyro initially,
That's
and not
100% fine.
out of like new popular or like a
'Cause-
present popularity for the game.
I'm not even going that route.
Right.
Spyro
Yeah, Chris is
and
forgetting one thing.
Skylanders and Skylanders sold like hotcakes. Period.
Kids,
Millions.
any parents would know.
Yeah.
Yep. Kids had that everywhere.
I think that
Spiral
is.
stairs.
If
I
you are a
understand where
parent,
Chris
you
is
know
coming
about
from.
Spyro.
Okay, as long as you acknowledge that my argument is valid, I
No,
will
it is valid.
Yeah.
not
Oh, yeah.
lie about it.
So-
Spyro made Skylanders. As much as I don't like Skylanders, because they monetize it like crazy, it is like
Yeah.
it was everywhere. It was everywhere. People lined up like outside the doors for when the new
Yep.
releases. It was crazy.
It was wild. All right. So then I assume we're in agreement on the yays and nays on this one. How many yays do we have?
Yay.
Yay.
Yay!
Okay.
Nay.
Okay. 2-1. It stays. All right. Then
get
I
2
guess
points.
it's Jason's turn now.
I get 2 points.
Yes, you do. Yes. So it's Adam 2, Chris 4, and Jason 2. But you guys, Adam and Jason both still have 2 tokens. Chris has 1.
All right. We are going to get rid of Assassin's Creed.
I think that's fair. Anybody have any?
I also think that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. Assassin's Creed's gone. Goodbye.
Can
All
I
right.
go?
Yeah, it's your go, Adam.
Okay. The Elder Scrolls, because let's be honest, that's some nerdy shit, and even a lot of gamers don't know about it.
You going?
Really?
He's going with it.
That's a
I love Elder Scrolls. It's one of my
Let's-
favorite game series, but
let's
it's
be
like
fair.
Dungeons and Dragons of the video gaming world.
dude.
I think-
How do you walk around with those gigantic balls?
Seriously? Because
How do you do it?
I think
I
the
stumble and fall.
you could make is that honestly, can you name any other Elder Scrolls game besides Skyrim?
But wait, hold on.
No.
Wait,
I
hold
mean,
on.
I can.
Is
but
Chris using a token here?
I don't.
No,
think
I'm not
he is.
arguing.
Okay.
I don't think he is.
Okay,
but I just want to.
I would like to clarify something though, because this one might be a little interesting. Because the fact that it's worded as Elder Scrolls could be different as if you ask someone about an Elder Scrolls game or you ask someone about a Skyrim game.
Yeah.
Like, because my friend Maddie in the physics department, she knows Skyrim. She loves Skyrim. But when I said Elder Scrolls game, she had no idea what I was talking about.
But I think that's the whole point, right? Is that
Yes.
really as a franchise, Elder Scrolls isn't popular. Skyrim's super popular.
Skyrim, yes. Elder Scrolls, no.
Right. I think
All right.
if you compare it to other games on this this list, you couldn't say that about all of them. You know what I mean? Like, let's use Pokemon as an example. Everybody knows what Pokemon is. People don't know just Pokemon Red, right?
Pokemon's a worldwide phenomenon.
That's what I'm saying. So like, I understand Chris's point 100%, but I think we're all in agreement. All right,
Well,
so it's gone.
it's a good thing I didn't use a token. I was just bringing up a point.
I think it's a valid argument. I don't have a problem really with having discussions on it. I think it's important, but obviously we're not having a full-on discussion about it. So, all right, we can move on. And so Adam picked Elder Scrolls. It's your turn again, Chris.
I have a concern. This isn't the game I'm picking, but I'm worried that the title is a misnomer and that people will automatically know what it is due to the title.
Okay.
And that's NBA 2K.
I'm referring to 2K as in NBA 2K, just the franchise. Oh,
Okay.
Is that what you're
The
concerned
only
about?
relevant basketball game there is.
Yeah, that I mean, obviously people are going to know it's a basketball game.
Right. So I'm sorry.
So-
What's your issue with it? I'm not. Really
I
understanding.
was just worried that people would know it just because of the name being NBA and not actually knowing it as a game.
I think that's a fair argument to make, but it is, unfortunately, it's just the title of it. So like, I could put 2K, I guess, but what I'm really referring to is the basketball 2K games.
Okay. Well, that's not my choice. It was just a curiosity thing.
Okay,
because,
fair enough.
Yeah, obviously. Another risky one. I'm thinking Madden.
Oof. All right.
Just because of the title. Exclusively because of the title. I think that if you ask someone who doesn't play games what a Madden game is, they will have no idea what it is.
Right. I don't even think people know who John Madden is as much anymore. So, I mean, anybody have any arguments for it? Because, I mean, I'm not playing the game, so I can't really even make an argument.
I say get rid of it.
I don't have friends or people that play sports games. Besides my brother.
Right.
But even football players who don't, like, if they don't play video games, they don't know what Madden is.
Football players? You just said football players? What, you mean like NFL football, or you mean like football? No,
he means,
anyone playing football knows what Madden is.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think pretty much anybody who watches the NFL is familiar with Madden.
No, I wouldn't say
like a
I wouldn't say anyone that watches NFL, but I definitely will say anyone that plays actual football, like on a team.
Oh, okay.
Knows what Madden.
Like kids that are playing whatever.
Like high school.
Yeah.
You know, like Pop Warner, all that. They definitely know what Madden.
Okay.
There's no. But I'm not arguing against it. You can take that.
Right. All right. Well, Madden's gone then. Then Jason, it's your turn to pick one next.
I'm going to go with. I'm gonna say Gears of War.
Gears of War, risky maneuver.
No, it's not risky anything. It's not the risky about it.
Gears of War?
It's not. Yeah, Gears of War.
Ermagerd, it's Gears of War.
Gears of War.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna go ahead and agree with Gears. I think that it is a big console seller, but I don't think it comes out enough in present day to people who don't play games.
Right, because the argument we're making here is of all time. We're not talking just within the last 10 years or whatever.
Yeah.
So I think that's...
But it's hard to make that, it's hard to do that comparison if you say of all time. It's kind of hard because then you would assume that the games that have been around the longest are the ones that are gonna...
I thought we were just talking about most known games to non-game.
Yes, but we're talking
so it didn't matter about all time. Like,
right.
No one. It wasn't a big thing about Gears of War and the news. It wasn't a big thing where people were like for example, Pokemon Go. Everyone knew about that crap. Even people that didn't play Pokemon knew about that crap, which is why.
Right.
I guess it follows on the. But regardless,
that's kind of
there's nothing like that.
The exact point. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at. That's what we're trying to go for here is something like that. So okay, then Gears of War is gone. Nobody has any disagreements with that.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Then who's next? Adam, you're next.
Am I?
I think so. Jason just picked, didn't he?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Did we pick Tomb Raider yet?
No one's picked Tomb Raider yet.
Because I love that game series, and I know there's movies, but like my dad never knew there was games, even though he's literally watched us play these games.
He's playing Mario.
The same argument as what was another one we were talking about with the movies?
Resident Evil.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same argument there.
Yeah,
right.
I agree.
Where people know the movies, but if you ask them what they think of the Tomb Raider franchise, they're gonna think you're talking about movies.
I don't know any cliques of people outside gamers that would know of Tomb Raider though.
Yeah.
Womb Raider.
Womb Raider. All right, fair enough. So Tomb Raider's gone then? Nobody has any disagreements. Goodbye. All right. So Chris, it's your turn.
All
right, crazy choice. Fortnite.
Nope.
I'm kidding. Relax. Relax.
That's two easy points right there.
Relax. Not Fortnite. We're really narrowing the list down.
Yeah. Now it's gonna start getting a little tough, but that's those tokens. You only got 5 of them left total, so you can only defend 5 more games total on this list.
All right.
But we got to get it to 10. So
I'm thinking Fallout.
Okay.
That's for the current gamer. It made a big splash in gaming news when Fallout 76 came out, and it was absolute dog shit.
That's true.
But in the non-gamer world, I don't think that this is.
Yeah, I agree.
If anything, it might gain popularity because of the coronavirus.
True.
What?
The apocalypse like scenario.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
he's referring to.
That sounds closer to Resident Evil or The Last of Us.
Yeah, I think
You don't even know how close to Resident Evil this is. They're calling this C virus. Resident Evil 6 had the C virus.
Yeah, but the symptoms are clearly different.
the symptoms.
We don't have
For now they are.
victims coming back
For
to
now.
life.
Fair enough. All right, so
All right.
who just picked Fallout? That was you, Chris.
Yep.
All right, Jason, it's your next. You're next. You have a
Man,
choice to make.
getting harder and harder.
It is.
All right, I'm going to go with Mega Man.
Mega Man. Okay. No. Anybody have any objections to that?
It makes me sad, but I agree.
Yeah, like Mega Man's a big thing in the gaming community. Like everyone knows about it, but outside the gaming community, no.
I think we're all in agreement on that. Goodbye, Mega Man.
Aw.
Good night, sweet prince.
Dude, super underrated games. Mega Man Battle Network. I love those games so much.
Well, good news for you is that they're freaking porting
come back to
everything
Switch?
eventually. So maybe maybe it'll eventually show up on Switch.
Dude, there was an online petition a few years back that someone made to port all of the Mega Man Battle Network games onto a 3DS cartridge.
I mean, they could probably do it, honestly.
Battle Network Collection. Oh, I love that. I love Battle
the
Network
rate-
3. It's like my favorite game.
All right, they've already done like ZX and like all these other weird Mega Man games. I'm sure at some point they're just gonna be like, well, we already did this many. We might as well just do the rest of them. Like, so
They might as well.
right. I think they're pretty much at that point. So Capcom's just, they're doing what they're doing. So, anyways, who just cut Mega Man? That was you, Jason.
I did. Yeah.
Okay. Adam, you have a choice to make.
Yeah, I'm about to stab a knife through my heart.
Okay.
Let's hear
I'm
that.
gonna pick. I'm gonna pick Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy. That's rough, but
Really?
does anybody have any disagreements?
For the same reason as Skyrim, fantasy like that isn't that big of a thing outside the gaming community.
I'm not gonna disagree.
It's a rough.
Damn,
it's a rough cut.
Yeah, it is.
Like I'm trying to
Like,
come up with an
like-
argument, but I can't come. I can't. Find
Like I said, I'm gonna put a knife through my heart. Like
Sad to
I've
see
worshipped
it go.
Final Fantasy my whole life.
All right.
How big of a deal was the movie when it came out?
it was
Oh,
trash.
the movie was utter trash. It flopped so hard.
Oh, Advent Children.
Oh, Advent Children? No, I mean,
Which movie?
it was a big deal for people that knew about Final Fantasy, but if you're talking about the,
Like popularity.
General public.
yeah,
Oh, okay. Which movie are you
All right,
referring
yeah.
to then? Because I don't.
I was referring to Advent Children.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought.
yeah, everyone that knew about Final Fantasy was pumped for it, but outside of that, no.
All right, I'll agree. I'm on board.
Okay. So Final Fantasy is gone. Now it's your choice again, Chris.
Okay. There's
I
so many
think
of
there's
these.
some little liars in here that could.
I think a very similar argument to Final Fantasy is Kingdom Hearts.
I think that's definitely one.
I agree.
That needs to
I
go.
agree.
Kingdom Hearts has Disney kind of clinging it above Final Fantasy, but Disney isn't strong enough to hold
Dude,
that
Kingdom
belt
Hearts
down.
3 was so good.
Are you really about to say that right now?
No, of course not.
Are you really about to disrespect me like that?
I like the combat, but I like the
is
combat.
good, yeah.
But everything else was, and I love that one in the early game when you get to play as Riku and like his skills are so much better than Sora's,
Yeah.
and you go back to Sora and you're just like, damn, you're kind of crappy.
You're like, why do they keep?
No
making
wonder you
that
fail to become a
character?
Keyblade master.
I'd rather just play as Riku. Like just,
Right.
I need a Riku game. So,
Hey,
all right, well, Kingdom Hearts is gone. Goodbye. So,
Bye.
Jason, it's your turn.
All right.
I guess I should slightly specify here. We are going to be talking about the American public. I don't think it's fair to try to put it across like every culture because we'll be here all night trying to discuss certain things about like, Japanese culture.
a night discussing video games.
Yeah.
I can think of a worse time.
That's true. Yeah. So, does
All right.
anybody have any disagreements with that? Or
I mean, I kind of feel like we're not really going against culture, but like if we're talking about the general public, it's going to be just the
relegated
American
to one
public.
area? Okay, that's fine.
Just because there's certain franchises on here that
That huge
are
outside of here.
amazing and huge outside of America.
Yeah, exactly. I'm looking at one in particular that I'm thinking of that fits that really, and so that's why I was trying to determine if like it's
Is it
fair-
FIFA?
No, it's not FIFA.
Well, there's several. in here.
There's several on here that are super.
Dude,
popular.
Jason's getting like offended.
No, I'm not getting offended. I got arguments already made in my head, man.
Fair enough. He's ready.
I mean,
Alright.
there's arguments you can make for a whole bunch. How many do we have left?
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. A lot. 25, like 25, 26. And we need to get to 10. So
Oh my god.
we have a lot more.
Wait,
to
we
go.
have 25 left?
Yes, that's why I was trying. That's why I'm like, we got to make some.
Okay.
Tough
Do we have enough
decisions here.
tokens? Did you do the math and make sure we had enough tokens?
No, we each got 3.
I specifically gave you 3 so that you would be very. You would
think
be
you have one
cautious.
left.
Yes, that you would be cautious with your tokens.
That's why I was like, are you sure you want to argue that? You're like,
Are you sure you
"No."
want to use all your tokens at the beginning? I would save that token.
If I use all of my tokens at the beginning, you may give 2 very valid arguments. Then yeah.
Fair enough. Well, the reason I implemented the tokens was so that we don't sit here and argue all night about every single game. I think that so that we can.
And what other way are we? How else do we obtain points besides counter argument?
Once we get to the final 10, everybody is going to pick one game, and then you guys will vote on which game you think should be in that slot, and then whoever picked that game will get a point.
All right.
So there'll be 10
Let's
points at the end of the game.
let's keep moving then.
Okay.
Whose turn is it?
It's my turn.
It's Jason's. Yes.
I'm gonna say Mario Party.
Okay.
I can agree with Mario Party.
I'll agree.
Okay. Well, Mario Party's gone. Goodbye. All right, Adam. What do you have? What are you gonna put on the chopping block?
I'm gonna say The Sims because once you go above our age group, it gets thinner and thinner of who knows about it.
That's a very good argument.
That is a good argument. I think you can make the same argument below our generation as well. I don't think it's just that
Mhm.
popular.
Yeah, like it's like fixed for a certain age, for a certain margin of ages. Aside from that, no one knows about it.
All right. Well, The Sims is gone. Goodbye.
They'll be down.
Yep. All right, Chris, your turn. What are you gonna put up?
Damn. This list is pretty rough.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. But tough calls need to be made.
Dude, I feel like more people know about Grand Theft Auto than know what the actual that it's actually the name of a felony.
Dude, I didn't know Grand Theft Auto was a felony charge until I was like an adult.
Yeah, I feel like more
really?
people just know it
Yeah.
as a game. But that's not my choice. I'm sorry. Well, now we get to the point where I guarantee after I make this argument, a lot of other people are also going to make this argument for a few other games on this list, and that's Street Fighter.
It's the name of the game, bro. All right.
I feel like unless you are a gamer and or heavy in, you know what? Let me change that. Super Smash Bros. Because Street Fighter, I can argue Street Fighter is has been on arcade machines.
Right.
So I understand that there might be more for that. But as for a fighting game, Super Smash Bros., unless you are a gamer, specifically a Nintendo gamer, I don't think you know what that game is.
Okay. Anybody have any arguments against that or want to make
Wait,
any argument?
it's Super Smash Bros. Now?
Yes, he's
Super Smash
changed
Bros.
his vote to Smash Bros.
Yeah, I don't have any arguments against that. Outside of Nintendo people, no
Mhm.
one cares
Yeah,
about
the
that.
Nintendo fanboys will probably be mad, but whatever.
And the Nintendo fanboys are gonna find our IP address and show up at our place.
Yeah, I was gonna say Street Fighter, but I was like, no, that's on arcade machines. People know Street Fighter.
Yeah, there's a lot of news
Yeah.
coverage of Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat in the 90s.
And it's
Alright.
it's more popular outside of America as well. So,
Hmm?
all right, Jason, do you have a choice? What would you?
I'm looking. Yeah. Did we eliminate NBA 2K yet?
We have not.
No, we did not.
That shit needs to go then.
All right. Anybody have
Yeah,
any arguments?
basketball's the most least.
Yeah, I guess we can get rid of it.
I think it's the same
Sayonara.
argument as Madden at this point.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, sports fans like it. Yeah, it's super popular, but outside of people that play basketball or are interested in basketball, who really, you know what I mean? Like, I know of 2K, but I'm never gonna play it. So, all right, well, then 2K is gone.
Okay.
So Adam, it's your choice now.
Monster Hunter. I don't know if it's really big in Japan though.
That was one of the ones I looked at and I was like,
I don't
Monster
know.
Hunter is literally massive in Japan. It's not even fair.
But we didn't we say
But it's
earlier we're
like
thinking
dead
about
in America.
here?
No,
No, we said we
I think-
weren't going.
Jason made. I think Jason makes the valid argument that I didn't
mean-
specify that we were talking about American culture at the beginning. I feel like if we did at the beginning, then maybe we could have
How
that argument.
about I do it like this? The 2 out of 3 countries. It's big in Japan. It's dead in America. How's Monster Hunter in Europe?
I feel like it
It's
fares.
it's like mediocre. It's way better in Europe than it is in America.
They're
I'm
too
not
busy
arguing
taking
against it.
shots of tea.
Like, unless there's someone arguing against it, I'm not. Like, I'm fine with it.
Okay.
Yeah,
And I like
throw it
Monster
out.
Hunter, but I feel like there's
I do
not enough
too.
news coverage for the average person.
I
Yeah.
do too. I think it mostly, even though it does dominate Japanese culture, I'm not sure that it dominates enough other cultures to justify it.
Yeah, and Japan's just a small segment of the whole world.
All right. Well, Monster Hunter is gone. Goodbye. Ironically, so many of these franchises are Japanese as well.
Okay.
But that's the nature of gaming. So go
For
ahead.
for the same argument that we used for The Sims, I'm gonna say for Guitar Hero.
Yeah. Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero, there was like a niche like
Yeah,
age group
Yeah.
where people before it and people after it don't really know what it is, aside from an awkward guitar-looking controller.
Right.
Yeah, but if you're our age, you've seen it at every party. But yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I also think you can justify it based on the experience of the last game coming out and failing miserably.
Oh yeah.
So either way, it works. All right. Well,
Bah.
Guitar Hero is gone. Let's see. We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm just gonna keep counting to 10, and if there's more than 10, we're gonna keep going. That's how we're gonna do this. All right, Jason. It's your turn.
All right. Oh man.
Some tough choices to make.
Yeah.
I don't envy you
harder and
guys
harder.
at this point because all of these are
Um,
pretty much everyone except for like I think maybe 2 or 3 are tough at this point.
I think
I got
I
mine
know
planned
which
out.
one is gonna win.
I do too. I have a general feeling between 2 specific games which ones will win.
Well,
I
I also
think I
have
know
it
which
between
one's gonna
two,
win.
but I think one's very obvious because I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure you could ask. There's a game on this list you could ask anyone,
And they know
Yeah.
who it is, yeah, or what it is.
and they know what it is.
Exactly.
Well,
We'll see how it goes. All right. Well, anyways, back to Jason. What are you feeling?
I'm gonna go with the 3D Mario.
Okay. Anybody
Mario is
disagree?
relevant, but 3D Mario.
Yeah,
Is the
Yeah,
Yeah,
least
I agree with
relevant.
that. I agree with that.
Okay.
Everyone knows
yeah.
about the
Mario's
2D
Mario's
one.
more popular in the platformers
In the 2D
versus, like,
version, yeah.
versus at least
And-
in the currently.
Yep. All right. 3D Mario is gone. Goodbye. So, all right.
I'm
Adam,
taking a
it's
shot at Mario Kart.
at Mario Kart. Okay.
I'm using a coin.
Yeah.
I'm using a coin.
Oh, he's got to defend his honor. All right.
Okay.
I'm just
Here we go.
ahead.
It's probably stupid. Use a coin. I'm gonna use it anyway. Mario Kart.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my coin.
He's got to take it back.
Never mind.
You,
yeah, because I was gonna say Mario Kart might be beloved by many, but when you say Mario, people think 2D Mario game. They don't know about the others really.
I was gonna mention the phone platform, the phone game Mario Kart,
There's
but
a phone game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's-
There you go.
Yeah,
There
it
you
is
go.
the definition of freemium.
Yeah. It's
it is.
really
It is.
bad.
It's definitely a money hungry game, but it is pretty popular. But I'm not gonna use my coin. I don't have enough of a big enough argument that it would
to
work.
justify.
That was like my one. Yeah, that was like my one pillar. I had.
Okay.
I need at least 2 pillars.
Yeah, I just think, yeah. All right, well, Adam has cut Mario Kart from the list, so, Nintendo fans, all of your beloved franchises are dying on the stake here. So
One Mario game remains.
basically. All right, Chris, it's your turn to pick one.
All right. In thinking of recent years, if you this is more targeting people that are below our age range, I'm thinking Pac-Man.
Okay. Does anybody have any arguments against it?
I'm using a coin.
Okay. He wants to defend Pac-Man.
Hang on, give him a sec. He'll take it back.
No,
I was about to
let
use
him
one.
let him think about his argument first. All right, go ahead.
Pac-Man is so well known. When gaming was booming, like before gaming was booming, like before the game apocalypse. I can't say that word correctly. In what, the 80s was it, or the 70s? I don't know when. Before I was born, with the Ataris and all that, every game company was mimicking Pac-Man because it was a household seller. Like they would make a fake Pac-Man game or just a generic Pac-Man game to sell consoles to the common person.
There's more older people that would know about it than younger people. That wouldn't.
But that's what I'm saying though, is that the think about the audience below us though.
Right.
Pac-Man has made no emergence in recent years, aside from
Pac-Man was in movies.
But the audience above that are completely outnumbered.
Are you referring to Ready Player One?
That and another movie. I don't know what it was.
Don't talk about Pixels.
Oh, the Adam Sandler's movie.
Yeah, don't talk
Yeah,
about
that movie. It was also in Pac-Man. Was also in
Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, Wreck-It
Pac-Man.
Yep. I think Chris's argument just got destroyed.
We have to put it to a vote. Yay, he stays. Nay, the
Yay,
Pac-Man
he stays. Yay, he stays.
He stays.
Okay. The people
2
who
points.
voted. Jason gets 2 points. So Chris and Jason are now tied. Adam is at 2 points, but we still have the top 10 to go through, so there's still time. And,
I need to use my coins faster because people keep using them before me.
I mean, you still got 2 coins left, so I mean,
Yeah, you should be happy about that. Why are you?
I got 2 coins left, but barely any games I want to argue for.
I have one game. Well, I have more than one game I want to argue
I think
for.
there's 1 or 2 games that Adam. Well, he did argue for Resident Evil. He did waste his, not waste, but he did.
This one
valiantly
coin
defend.
is for one game.
He has a game in mind he needs to defend, and I was kind of hoping that's how this would go.
I didn't defend it just because I liked it. Like, as you see, I took out Elder Scrolls and Final Fantasy, and I love those.
He did take out games he likes. So who just...
Look, I don't love Pac-Man. I just feel like
I'm not saying that.
Okay, so who just tried to make that cut? I'm sorry. It was Chris?
That was me. I tried to get rid of Pac-Man.
He tried, but he failed. All right.
Yeah, you don't get rid of Pac-Man. Pac-Man gets rid of you.
Womp womp, motherfucker. All right. All right, Jason, it's your turn.
My turn. Damn, it sucks. All right. We're going to go with... Man, so many arguments. I want to be the defender. All right. Hard.
Yeah, these are all going to be tough, except for like maybe 1 or 2 of them.
No, because I already know which one you're talking about, and that's...
I think
that one's
have
safe.
An idea of which 2.
That one is safe.
Dude, the 2 best-selling games on the fucking planet are on this list.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
that's
why those 2 games are going to be what it comes down to.
Right, but the whole point is we're getting to the 10. I think that's the more fun journey.
All right, Legend of Zelda. It has to go.
I love Legend of Zelda, but I'm going to have
Zelda.
to agree with him. I'm going to have to agree with him.
Agreed.
My mom doesn't know
Agreed.
what Legend of Zelda is.
All right. I think anybody outside of the Hot Topic kids don't really know what Zelda is. Let's be fair.
Hot topic.
People think that Link is Zelda.
Yeah,
Yes!
I think, yeah.
Blasphemy.
That's all the argument we need
Yeah,
that this should go.
the argument, the only argument. All right, well, Legend of Zelda's gone. Goodbye. Adam, it's your choice now.
Oh, man, what's even left?
All right, so what we have left is Angry Birds, Call of Duty, FIFA, Fortnite, Grand Theft Auto, Halo, Just Dance, Minecraft, Mortal Kombat, Pac-Man, Pokemon, Red Dead, Resident Evil, Sonic the Hedgehog, Spyro, Street Fighter, Super Mario Brothers 2D platformers, Tetris, and Warcraft.
I want to say Street Fighter because Mortal Kombat's more popular, but that might just be here in America. I'm not sure about the rest of the world.
About worldwide. Yeah.
Because I feel like one or the other needs to go, either Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat.
Here's the thing. We're talking about its relevance to everyone.
Yeah, not how.
I'm gonna say Street Fighter because isn't Mortal Kombat the reason why there's a rating on games?
I agree.
Yes, that was. Yeah,
Yeah, Street Fighter's
gonna
gotta
make
go.
that
Street
argument.
Fighter's gotta go.
All right. Nobody has a.
Oh yeah, that's
disagreement.
right. Mortal Kombat resulted in the ESRB, didn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
The ESRB
Yep.
formed because of Mortal
The
Kombat.
government cracked down because of Mortal Kombat. I don't know. Mortal Kombat might win now because of that.
No, it will
No.
not.
What
No, it will
what
not.
other game has the government answered though?
There's one other game on this list that was spoken
Really?
about by the government. Yeah, I don't want to.
Fortnite?
No.
There's another game that's been messed around with
Yeah,
by
the
like a government agency involved.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna name it because I have a great argument.
Fair enough. All right, so Adam has cut Mortal Kombat or not Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. I'm sorry, I fucked that up.
Yeah, you did.
My bad. Street Fighter is gone. Mortal Kombat stays. All right, Chris, it's your turn to pick another
Finish
game.
I don't think the older folks know about Angry Birds.
Okay. Anybody have any
I don't
arguments?
If they're
think-
close to their grandkids, yes. If they're not close to their grandkids, I agree with Chris.
Angry Birds is a huge franchise. I mean, it has movies, tons of games, but I'm not gonna argue that it can fucking fly away.
All right.
The more we trim down this list, the more we have to think of these games collectively and compare them to one another versus thinking of each of them on an individual
That's
basis.
what I've been doing the whole time.
Yeah,
Right, I think
because
that's a fair way
it's
to do
easy
it.
to say, oh, this game's super popular, and oh, this game's super popular, but with
That's
this-
why I tried getting rid of Just Dance.
Yeah.
Right. But Just Dance
Well,
is hard.
It'll be gone soon.
It'll be gone soon enough, he says. Foreshadowing. All right. Well, Angry Birds is gone. I'm sorry. That was you, Chris, that made that decision?
Mhm.
All right. Jason, it is your turn. Angry Birds is gone.
Looking at the remaining titles,
Yeah, we only have like less than 20, so we got to cut like a few more still, which is going to be
looking at the remaining titles, and coming from like a teacher's perspective of hearing kids talk about games that parents buy them that aren't really gamers, like their parents aren't gamers.
Sure.
I'm gonna have to say Just
Dance. Okay. Does anybody have any arguments at this point for Just Dance?
no.
It is.
I mean, I tried getting rid of it already. I'm not going to say keep it.
All right. He makes a valid argument. He tried to cut it once, and on the
No,
second-
we got to keep it.
Dude, I could totally be
it.
a prick and argue it again.
You're gonna waste your last token.
No,
on
I
Just
won't.
Dance?
I won't. I would just say
Fair enough. All right, so Just Dance
think-
is gone.
I think my choice might make someone want to use a coin, but I have an explanation to back it up.
Okay, make a decision.
I'm gonna go with Halo because someone who like doesn't really know about the series, they might know about Master Chief, but like that's really all. They'll be like, "Is that game with the Master
Look.
Chief guy?"
as much as I love Halo, and boy, do I love Halo. I'm gonna agree with you.
Okay. Does anybody else, do you have any arguments, Chris?
nope.
And by the way, before any fanboys get upset, there's not a single PlayStation exclusive IP on this list. I didn't even include one. So
You didn't even put the Spider-Man games on this
yeah,
list.
I didn't put anything on this list. Well, Spider-Man I don't think is a fair argument. Everybody knows who Spider-Man is as a character.
Well, yeah, but like
We
I
have
don't
several
think everyone knows there's games.
Xbox exclusives on here. That's
Right, that's what I'm saying. But
let
they
alone
were-
the Nintendo one.
they were in the top selling list. So I mean, as a franchise, Sony doesn't tend to keep their franchises around long enough, though.
No, they don't. Not
Yeah, because if you think
anymore.
about it, Tomb Raider used to be
Or their
Sony
handhelds.
exclusive. Spyro used to be Sony exclusive.
Right, but they all got bought by other companies or whatever
Yeah.
at some point. So something along
All
those
right.
lines. All right, well, we got
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we need
Oh my
5 more.
God.
All right. For the same logic as Halo, I mean, I know it's a big seller. I know that people who are into games play it, but I'm pretty sure the commercials and ads just pass over people who don't know it, and that is Call of Duty.
You're going to try to Call it Duty? Oh, shit. Okay.
I want to kind of use my coin here, even though I hate Call of Duty with a passion.
Think
wanna do
about,
the
look
same
at the
as well.
other games on the list.
Do you want
Look
to
at
But Call of
not
Duty
going to
has the
use
my
it.
boyfriend meme.
Yeah, do you want to argue for
But-
Call of Duty? That's what we need to know right now.
What are the other games on the list?
Right now, we have 15 games total. Call of Duty, FIFA, Fortnite, Grand Theft Auto, Minecraft, Mortal Kombat, Pac-Man, Pokemon, Red Dead, Resident Evil.
Yeah, I'm
Sonic-
not gonna use my coin.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's-
I told you. Like,
Oh,
look
man.
at the other
Alright.
games on the list.
All right. Well,
Oh my God.
nobody's
By
defending
the way, this
Call
is
of
going to be a
Duty.
lot longer than 8. Just let you know. Which I don't care. I'm having fun. But Mike's like, we'll be done by
This
like
is
8.
so difficult.
This has run a lot longer than I anticipated.
This is gonna be like a 2-hour.
You should have made it easier, Mike.
I thought I did make it easier.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I thought I trimmed the fat too.
Let's so thank you. See, this is where we are now. We have to look at the other games on the list and throw out the ones that aren't as popular. Call of Duty is popular, but not nearly as popular as some of these other games.
Okay.
I feel like it'd just be easier to pick the top 10 at this point.
We're almost there.
I mean, I don't think. I mean, we can eliminate a few more, but I want to make a really good argument for the best known game.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay, let's keep going.
We got
All right,
14, so we got four
My
more.
turn.
Go ahead.
All right, what do we have?
You got
I'm gonna say FIFA. I'm gonna say FIFA, man.
Okay.
It's like the only sports game left, and
is it popular
besides
outside of Europe?
It's pretty popular in Europe and South America, but again, it's only really soccer fans. It has that same,
As Madden and
sportsman mentality where the players that play it. I don't see my grandma playing it on her iPad, like the mobile version or anything like that. Like they're just not.
All right, FIFA is gone. If nobody has any arguments, we're good. All right, Adam, we got 3 left. So
We got 3 left.
three left that need to get cut. We got Fortnite, Grand Theft Auto, Minecraft, Mortal Kombat, Pac-Man, Pokemon, Red Dead, Resident Evil, Sonic, Spyro, Super Mario Brothers 2D, Tetris, and Warcraft.
This is tough.
By the way, for those uninitiated, when I put Warcraft because World of Warcraft is not technically the franchise name. It's technically Warcraft, right?
But aren't those two?
We'll get into that
games?
discussion when it's time. Okay.
I classify all of the games under Warcraft just like I would, like Super Mario Brothers is not the same game you would argue as whatever it is, New Super Mario Bros. 3D or whatever the last one was. You know what I mean? But they're vastly different in the way they play. So, anyways, Adam, you need to make a decision, please.
I want to say Minecraft.
Minecraft? Does anybody?
I will most definitely use my coin for
He's
that.
gonna argue for Minecraft. Okay, what's your argument for Minecraft?
Parents know about Minecraft. Schools use Minecraft. There are schools around the world that teach kids how to build and problem solve using Minecraft.
Okay.
Parents know what Minecraft is.
Okay. So let's put it to the vote then. How many yays do we have?
I'm with Chris.
Yay. All right.
I'm with Chris.
All right. Everybody vote. Adam has.
I already knew it was gonna happen.
taken the list, but he did.
I just wanted to get it out of the way.
Chris has used all of his tokens, but I think that one was wise. All right. So Chris has the most points right now at 6. Jason has 4, and Adam has 2. So, all right. Well, we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we still need 3 more cuts. So Chris, go ahead.
Okay, let's see. I am at this point going to get rid of Warcraft.
Coin.
Oh,
I knew that shit was gonna happen.
all right. Jason is indeed invoking his last.
Here we go.
token. All right, go ahead.
Warcraft. First off,
I know, you're gonna say the South Park bit, aren't you?
I'm not even getting to the fucking South Park. Fuck South Park. I mean, that was the top selling episode for the most viewed episode I think of all time. But I'm not even going to use that in my argument. The Chinese government had to have Blizzard recreate a whole new World of Warcraft just for their country for restrictions on some of the things that were in the game. 1. 2, if it wasn't for Warcraft, we wouldn't have Dota, which means we wouldn't have League of Legends, which means we wouldn't have any of these MOBA genre games, period. And then 3, Warcraft caused many news sites around the country to, when it launched World of Warcraft, to have, it was just in the news. It was huge in the news for like the first 3 months, maybe even longer. And it's also known as the longest, it was mentioned in the news that it was the most selling or the most popular MMO. And it had tons of people calling off work.
Yeah,
So-
but that was at that time. Look at it now. Look at where we are.
We're not looking at it now. We're looking at the general population knowing about it.
Right.
I think
Would I be
general
able
population-
to?
Huh?
Would I be able to use my coin to add to this argument?
No.
No. Jason is making
like,
his
no,
argument, and you got your.
And
your
then,
argument
and now,
can
if
be
we
in
want
a
to talk
vote.
about the South Park episode, that is the, if I'm not mistaken, let me double check. I'm pretty sure that's the most viewed South Park episode ever. Is that one? Make Love Network.
It's also one of the most referred to examples when talking about video game addictions, aside from Fortnite. Now.
Yes, and also one of the biggest memes ever, which if you a lot of non-gamers know, Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah.
All
right.
I have to say,
we have to put it
Warcraft.
to a vote.
Okay. All right. Fine. Jason, what are you gonna eliminate?
Yays or nays?
He's like, "Fuck you, Jason. You have a hard choice now."
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, dude.
All right, so
I'm trying to. I'm not saying that these games aren't popular. I'm saying I'm trying to narrow the list down.
Are we?
All right.
Are we agreed upon that? There was 2 yays. We're keeping it, right?
Yeah.
I agree that every time I go to use a coin, someone else beats me.
Well, you still got 2 coins, but
I still got no games on this list. I'm gonna argue.
Well,
all right.
That's the name of the game.
Jason,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, it's Jason's turn to make a cut, and Adam is the only one who can defend now. So,
what do we have left?
do what you will.
I am tyrant of the list.
Basically, he is the defender of the list at this point. So,
we have Fortnite, Grand Theft Auto,
Minecraft, Mortal Kombat, Pac-Man, Pokemon, Red Dead, Resident Evil, Sonic, Spyro.
All right, Resident Evil's out there.
Anybody want to argue that?
Nope.
I'm not gonna argue compared to everything else. Earlier I made my argument. Now, no, compared
It
to
would have
everything
been
else.
amazing if Adam used his token again to defend Resident Evil. That would have been awesome. But I agree with him. All right. Resident
Like
Evil
I said, the Goths aren't that powerful.
That's true. The Goths have waned in their power over the years. All right. So then it's Adam's turn. Gotta make a choice, man. Yep. Fortnite, Grand Theft Auto, Minecraft, Mortal Kombat, Pac-Man, Pokemon, Red Dead, Sonic, Spyro, Super Mario Brothers 2D, Tetris, and Warcraft.
Oh, that's
I think there's probably 1 or 2 easier ones in here, but
I'm pretty sure we can't even argue with him, no matter what he chooses.
Literally,
Yeah,
you
no.
literally
We
can't
have no
argue.
coins.
Adam literally just gets to cut
Adam
whatever
can
he
say
wants.
fuck Fortnite and take
He
it out.
could. I think he'd be
Wait,
wrong.
what games are left again?
All right, you got
Dude, Adam, look at the list.
I'm looking at it.
The list, to be
I
fair,
can't
the list is different now than it was then. Here, I'm gonna send you guys the updated list.
Yeah, send me the new list, bro. Send me
Yes,
the new
I'm
list.
sending the new list in the chat. All right. So
Make
you
my
have-
life 10 times easier.
Yeah, now you
Oh,
should
that's
actually,
Okay.
now you can actually read
Okay.
it. So
Once again, I'm gonna go with Red Dead compared to all these other games.
okay.
I agree.
Well, nobody can argue anyway, so.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to disagree. So
Nobody can argue, so Red Dead's gone. Let's see here. Come on. My computer's being a little slow, so sorry about that. All right, Red Dead's gone. Let's see. How many do we have left then? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got to cut one more, so Chris, you get the last cut.
all right. I'm once again gonna argue Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat? Okay.
Oh man.
Really? Mortal Kombat? Nah. I'm gonna use my coin option if
He's
you
gonna,
are.
all right, he's going to defend it. All right, so now I think we're...
My defense is that's the reason games are rated.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
but if
agree.
you ask any person why games are rated, they won't
They
know.
don't know that, but do they know Mortal
Unless-
Kombat?
Mortal Kombat was huge in the 90s.
But look at
Right.
everything else on the list.
Stations
I'm gonna-
covered it and everything.
Yeah, the news was all over Mortal Kombat, more than probably Warcraft.
Well, we have
Like,
to... we
Mortal
have to
Kombat
put
got
it to
more
a vote
shit
either
over
way.
violence than Grand Theft Auto.
Okay. All right. Fine.
Well, either way, it's going to the vote. So, yay and nay. Yay, it stays. Nay, it leaves.
Yeah, it's
Yay, it stays. Okay. Adam, I'm assuming you're voting for yay as well since you use your
Yeah,
token.
yay.
All right.
okay. My
Well,
turn.
It stays.
Great.
And, yep, Jason, it's your turn.
All right. Based on what we have left on this list, Spyro has to go, and I defended Spyro. Spyro
I
has
agree.
Anybody else got a disagreement with that? Not that
No.
you can really do anything about it, but
well, Chris didn't, because Chris wanted it off a bit ago.
yeah, that's true. All right, well, Spyro's gone.
Nice to see how
So-
things come full circle.
All right,
Well, I mean,
you gotta do what you gotta do. The list demands it. All right. So here are our 10 games. Then our 10 games are Fortnite, Grand Theft Auto,
Can we get your list?
Minecraft, Mortal
sorry.
Kombat, Pac-Man, Pokemon, Sonic the Hedgehog, Super Mario Brothers 2D platformers, Tetris, and Warcraft. So
So does my token just disappear now, or?
no, basically you still have the chance to defend yourself if you so choose, against a title being whatever. And if you win, it goes to a vote. And if you win,
Okay, I don't have a lot of time.
yes.
To
We're gonna
keep
get
going.
this done quickly, basically.
Yeah.
So 10. Everybody needs to pick a game
For number 10?
for number 10. And if 2 people pick the same game, I'm sorry, it's just gonna win by default. So,
Man, I feel like it'd be easier to pick number 1 first.
I think it's
I'd
easier to
like-
go top or bottom up. Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna go. I say Warcraft.
He says Warcraft. What do you guys?
Same.
Okay.
I'll agree with that.
Warcraft it is. All right. Warcraft is number 10, and so all right. Number 9.
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat. Anybody have any disagreements with that,
I'm gonna say
or other choices they think?
for number 9.
Yeah.
Number 9, yes.
I'm just say, yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
I appreciate all that consideration just to agree with me.
Thought about it real
I was
hard.
gonna try throwing Sonic under the bus, but then like I was waging a war with myself.
All right.
Yeah.
So number 8 then. Anybody else? What do we have for number 8 then?
8.
Pac-Man.
I agree. I agree.
Okay. Well, we have two yays, so Pac-Man it is.
Wait, how are we accumulating points now?
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so who picked Warcraft first?
I did.
Okay, Jason, you get a point. I'm sorry. All right. So who picked Mortal Kombat first? That was Chris.
Yeah.
Okay. Then yep, and then Pac-Man. You also picked Chris. All right. So
Oh shit, we're just throwing things out there now. Okay.
yeah, I think in fairness, I would rather go round table and you guys pick. So yeah, all right. So I guess because all right, so we're clear. Chris has 8 points. Jason has 7 points, and Adam has 4 at the moment. So I'm gonna let Adam start off with number 7 and what he thinks, and then you guys can tell me what you think.
Okay.
So we got Warcraft, Pac-Man, Mortal Kombat gone already.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So you got Pokemon, Fortnite, Grand Theft Auto, Minecraft,
I'm gonna go with Sonic.
Sonic. Okay. Chris, what do you think?
That's fine.
Okay. Jason, do you agree then? Or do you
Yeah.
have something else? Okay. Sonic it is. Come on.
5
All
points.
right. So there's that. All right. And number 6. So yeah, just go around and what do you guys think for number 6, Chris? I guess.
Out of this list, Grand Theft Auto.
Okay.
Agree.
Agree.
Everybody agrees for number 6 for Grand Theft Auto. Okay. Okay, Grand Theft Auto. All right. So we're in the top 5, and yeah. So
Can you give us a new list? I'm sorry.
No.
Give us a new list.
so
No, we don't need a new list. It's fine.
So okay, so let me see what we're left here. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this all sorted. All right, so we got Pac-Man, or we got Fortnite, Minecraft, Super Mario Bros, Tetris, and Pokemon for the remaining 5. All right, so just I would rather you guys just go and tell me what your thing is. So
Tetris.
okay,
Absolutely not.
okay, and you guys need to make choices. So just pick one.
What's left? Pac-Man?
You
I'm gonna go
got
Pac-Man.
Tetris, you got Super Mario Brothers 2D, Pokemon, Minecraft, and Fortnite.
Oh. I'm gonna go with no. God, I can't figure out which one's left. Okay, we have Tetris.
Tetris.
Here, how
Mario
about this?
Bros.
Why don't we do it like this? Let's start with number 1 now.
Okay.
Let's do it that way. All right, what's your guys' pick for number 1? Each just
Tetris.
Pokemon.
I pick for number 1 Pokemon.
Okay. Well,
Really?
Nothing else has ever gripped the world
Yeah,
the way
I'm
Pokemon
sorry.
did.
But
Pokemon.
Pokemon grabbed
everyone
the
knows what
world by
Tetris
its
is.
balls and made us it's a bitch.
Everyone
Not
knows
everyone knows
Tetris.
what Tetris is. Younger kids don't know what Tetris is.
Yeah, it's on
Unless-
phones.
unless
It has
they
a
played it-
patent.
Not all of them have played it on the phone. I've actually met people who don't know what Tetris is.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
Pokemon, I guess.
Alright, so, who said Pokemon first?
I did.
Okay. We need to be fair with the allotment of points. Here's how. Oh, did I fuck that up? I gave you one too many. I'm sorry. Okay. So let's see. All right. All right. So number 2. What do you guys think?
Tetris.
Fortnite.
Tetris.
Okay, Tetris it is. All right.
Fortnite, number 3.
Yep, same.
Okay.
Fortnite.
Tetris and Fortnite.
And then there's nothing else to call out because we only have one left.
No, you have 2 left.
We got 2
2
left.
left.
We got what? Mortal Kombat and what else left?
No, you have Minecraft and Mario Brothers left.
Minecraft.
I don't know. I think Mario's more popular in Minecraft.
Sure.
Yeah, I guess you have.
Okay, so are we in a how many do we have for Minecraft at 5 and Mario at 4?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll use my token to make Mario at 4.
Alright. I mean, he could, I guess. All right, Mario 2D platformers is 4, and Minecraft is 5. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Let me tally up some shit here. Yeah. So here's how it's gonna go. All right. So Chris got a lot of fucking points. He got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jason got 8, and Adam got 7. But Adam did not use all of his tokens. So even though he came in last place, I feel like he should be honored that he didn't defend everything, but also I feel like he didn't give enough of a shit to defend.
Are you trying to give me
What was
like a
left.
bonus star like you get at the end of Super Mario Party?
Yeah,
Even
you
if
get a
I
gold
gave
star.
even if I gave you 1 extra point, you and Jason would tie for your token.
You get Chris wins.
I should. Yes, the point is that
Can
Chris.
you take a point
has
away from
proven
Chris?
that clearly the point, the way to play this game is use everything you got at the beginning.
Clearly, Chris, here's the thing. I did not think that there would be tokens left over. I thought for sure that somebody would try to cut a franchise and it would be defended all the way through. But yeah, so that's our definitive list, I guess, then for the most well-known.
See,
I guess
the thing was, Adam was
that
cutting
just
his own
proves-
franchises.
That's true.
Adam's like,
did
I
cut
love
his
this
own
game,
feet.
Yeah.
but it's gone.
Adam
All right.
cut his
Yeah.
own feet. So, all right, that's it for us. This was a little bit longer than anticipated, about an hour and 15. So we're gonna get out of here because Chris has stuff to do, as do the rest of us for the rest of the evening. So thank you all for joining me. Chris, I guess enjoy your victory while you do your homework or whatever. So
Yeah.
He'll mail you a piece of candy.
I'm gonna print this out and mail it to you so you can put it on your fridge.
I don't think you have the ambition to do that.
I mean, I have
He'll
a printer
send you-
and I have envelopes. I just don't have
Alright.
stamps.
He'll mail
Anyways,
you a gold star sticker.
All right.
But for real,
Try to check us out at least once a week. That's how often we try and do this. I am Ambassador Chris.
I'm Ambassador Michael.
I'm the best.
I'm Ambassador Adam.
And I won. And we'll see you next time.
And that was the wrong spiel, but anyways, goodbye.
Close enough.